Now we've finished our assembly of the USB pen, we're going to create an orthographic drawing. To start this off, first of all I'm going to rotate the view of the USB pen to be the top view using the box in the top right corner. I'm now going to create a new file type, which will be a drawing file. Down the bottom of the option box we're going to choose amgb.dwg, and here is a preview of what we're going to create. Now from this we're intending to create a series of views, a cross section and a rendered view. First of all, we add the base view in, so we'll click on base in the top left, select OK, and from there we're going to create one view below and one view to the side. I'm going to right click and go create. What I'm going to do with these views is move them up to the top left corner, because we're going to fill the rest of the document with some other information. The scale initially is too small, so if we double click on the USB base view, we can change the scale, and in this instance we're going to change it to 3:1. So for every 1 millimeter we'll have 3 millimeters shown on the drawing. Click OK, and what I'm going to do now is just space the views apart so that they fit onto the page. With these views on the page, I'm now going to create some annotation. So first of all, go onto the annotation tab at the top, and I'm going to create a parts list. I'm going to select the base view from the drawing, click OK, and this is going to instantly give me a suitable parts list. As you can see, the item number, the quantity used, and the name of the part saved as the file name are visible. If we double click onto the table, we could enter some information under the description. So for example here we might want to say that this material here is ABS. We want to denote the capacitors as off-the-shelf parts. The copper track will obviously be made out of copper, the flash drive made out of steel, and as we can go through the naming of materials, we can fill in each box with something appropriate. Once we've done this, we can apply this to the table, and we now have an updated parts list table. Next stage, we might like to add some dimensions. So again, up in the top left, we're going to choose dimensions, and just how we would normally dimension something in a part file, we're going to click between two surfaces and drag out to reveal the overriding dimension. So I'm going to choose here the top and the bottom dimension to drag out. Again, clicking OK, and I'm giving the important overriding dimensions, not every dimension. So here I'm adding the overall length, the overall width. We might like to add the widest point of the USB. Again, all dimensions will be in millimeters, and one of the most important dimensions will be the hole through which we will feed a keyring. So again, we'll add that dimension in. Now that we've added in some key dimensions, one nice feature might be to create a sectional view or cross view to show the insides and how the PCB fits inside our product. So here we're going to choose section, and we're going to select this view here to create a cross section. I'm now going to draw a dot to dot line across the USB and go continue. What this has given me is a cross section from left to right through the USB, and looking below, just dragging below, I'm now going to create the appropriate cross section of the product. As you can see, it goes between position A and A with the arrows pointing down, showing that I'm looking from the top down. and here I have a cross-sectional view. One of the reasons why we might want to include this is one of the final pieces of annotation is to match the item number 1 to 11 to the varying parts around the drawing. These are called balloons. Under the annotation tab we choose balloon, and we can go around and pick individual parts, click once and then right click to continue, and we can begin to number each part of the drawing so that manufacturers can follow each part and identify its relative position. So if we add these in one at a time, we can start to add some information to the drawing until eventually we will hopefully have a suitable working drawing or orthographic drawing with a top, side and front view, overriding dimensions, a parts list, and a cross-sectional view of how the parts arrange themselves inside. The box in the bottom right can be filled in now, so we can double click on each of the squares, fill in the missing information with our name, drawing type, the date of production, and then that will be suitable for coursework submission.